Good morning everyone, this is Chris Ensor at Richmond Farm. Yeah, second move of the day, just heading into lunchtime. And I just thought I'd get a little video because we're finally getting into, this is probably the first paddock that's properly recovered. There are still one or two points that aren't, but that's probably because we moved a mob of sheep through here and they just took the tips. But if you look at this grass here, it's all, this pasture here in general, it's all recovered. The plantain there, in fact I've chosen a really nice spot where it looks like we've got amazing pasture, but this is still a bit patchy. There's a bit more hair grass and not much else in it. But so finally going on to better covers. This previous paddock's one we always have trouble with, always have difficulty with just going to, it's a lot of goose grass in it, it just goes to seed and doesn't give us anything, so we've kind of grazed that a bit harder. But yeah, here we are on what we wanted to be going on to every day. Basically, this is our whole aim. If you look at this, it could be a little bit more cover, a little bit more, but yeah, it's pretty good really. We're the 14th of October. It's a bit of a cooler day today, but we're pretty dry, and yeah, this pasture doesn't look like it's dry at all. It probably could be a little bit denser and thicker if it wasn't as dry, maybe. But yeah, we do have one or two concerns, and we're just trying to work it out at the moment. One or two concerns with the stock. You can see that little lamb there that's kind of out by itself, and in fact the one that's just lifted its head up, just looking a bit hard, not looking as good as say those two lambs there. They've definitely going well in the system. That one there with its bum twist, not too bad either. But yeah, a few that are just going a bit hard. I'm wondering whether just the fact that they're not getting a tooth, some of them just put their heads down and don't bother getting may not find mum in that 3 hours, or only once in the 3 hour breaks. Just wondering whether that might be having a little bit of a toll on them. They are still only just getting onto grass, some of them are reasonably comfortable with it. As you can see, a lot of them have got heads down, but yeah, just wondering whether that might, the combination of the mums looking for feed, not worrying about the lambs, and the lambs not finding mum and not having mum as much, means that maybe the mums aren't milking quite as well, and also the lambs are just going, oh well, I'll eat grass instead, and they may not be quite as sort of stocky and as what's the word, sappy is the word. Not so sure about that term, but sappy. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, we're just working that out at the moment, working out whether we need to even just slow it up and do 3 moves a day just until they're really on the grass, or whether we might have missed the boat and we should have just done that for a couple of weeks and then really only now be getting into the 4 moves a day. I do wonder whether that might be where we've missed it. Well, dropped the ball a little. But anyway, the majority are still healthy. There's just a few that aren't have just hardened off a bit. And yeah, considering they're on mum and they're meant to be getting good milk, they shouldn't be hardening off. So anyway, always one or two that slip through the fence even when it's on, and this has got about 8,000 volts going through it, this fence, but they still slip through, often probably the shock and they jump forward instead of back. But yeah, anyway, unless it's just the lambs and they'll be getting the first pick in a leader follower system. Anyway, that'll be about it for today. They're on 1.5 hectare breaks in this feed, which should leave us a bit, probably looking at just at a guess 2,200 kilograms, maybe just under, because there's a few thinner patches, but yeah, still pretty good. Alright, that'll be us for today. Have a good day.